Hey y'all, I'm Moose. And over there's Dub.
Hello.
Hey, thank you for joining us here at the Home and Forge Studios tonight on this lovely Saturday night. I hope everybody is having a wonderful time. I hope you've had a lovely Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. I got spoiled. Oh, I love my husband. Let's check the chat and see who's here, shall we? I see that my moderator, Linda, is here. Thank you, sweetheart, for being here. I appreciate you. Happy Valentine's Day. And I see Jennifer is here, and Gretchen is here, and Susan is here, and Darth Patty is here. Thank you all for being here. Oh, appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back. Welcome back. So what we're going to do tonight, I'm going to show you the finished piece that I did throughout the month. So I actually started it in January, I think. The dragon heart piece. And then show you the little trinket mold that I made, or trinket tray that I made. And what else are we going to do? I'm going to show you. Somebody showed up. Somebody's at the door. It's Lorraine. Hello, Lorraine. Thank you, darling, for being here. Good stream tonight, honey. If y'all didn't catch Lorraine's stream, you need to go back and check out her channel and check out that stream. It was a good stream. So, snowy Quebec. Ooh, I haven't gotten snow yet. I don't know if we'll get snow this year. It's already toward, middle of February here. So anyway, but I got spoiled by the Dubster. So I didn't get leather for Valentine's Day because he just gives me leather whenever. I don't get flowers because I get flowers whenever. I didn't get chocolates because I get that whenever. But what I got was a whole bunch of play stuff. So he got me some Kisrill colored UV resin. And Adrian's here. Adrian and Corey. Hey, y'all. Thank you for being here. Some Kisrill colored UV resin, which I love. Love the colors, love the opaqueness of the colors, even though it's UV and it cures beautifully. As a matter of fact, the trinket tray that I made, I used the Kisrill UV colored resin in the little hearts that I put in that tray. So, but he got me that. He got me a notebook cover mold that has a dragon eye on it, and I am so stoked for that one. I cannot wait to play with that one. He got me a dream catcher kit So it can make up, I think it can make like 20 little small dream catchers. And my idea is to take all of the little components, make them up as the webbing dream catcher part, and then connect them all together into like a wall hanging. So it'll have all these little shapes, and there's stars, moons, circles, and hearts. That'll be so much fun. And then the other thing he got me was this mold that I am going to pour tonight. So I'll show that in a minute. We can go to the overhead. So I've got this mold. This is the base. Base. So it stands up in this base, and it's hearts. Shannon's here! Hey, darling! Thank you for joining us, Shannon. Appreciate you. Saying hello to everybody. Okay. But this one, you have the big heart, and it's got a hole here, and then you have this little heart here with the hole, and it fits in this cutout as a hanging piece. So I actually poured this yesterday, and not real thrilled with the way it came out, but you know, this was my first go at something like this. So this is the base, or the top part, and I did it in clear resin with crystal, and I'm going to show that to you up close here in just a second. But this is the back, and it looks really cool. That's the front. Not my best work, but it's the first time I did something like this, so I think the back looks really cool, and I'm going to try to figure out some way to, I don't know, I might paint the back. I could actually do that with UV resin maybe. But here's the little heart, and it hangs like from right here. And it looks really cool like this. You can kind of sort of see stuff. But there's the back. Or it's supposed to be the front. Not the best. So, I'll give you a close-up here of that in just a moment. How we doing in the chat? Zambian? What is Zambian? Name change?
That was Lorraine Topo.
Oh.
Zambian Artemis.
Zambian Artemis. What was his other name? Something else. Adrian. Okay, let's show and tell, shall we? Look at this. So I put a rose on the heart in the middle, and then we have the red and black holographic hearts that come down the side on this side. And then this side is the holographic, not holographic, chameleon flakes, just suspended in resin. And then we have the dragons. Oh, look at them, aren't they so pretty? Now, let me set this down right here. And then I will plug them in. And then I can show them to you lit up.
Oh.
Isn't that pretty? Oh, it looks so good. And I had an idea like right 5 minutes before stream started. But so the eyes, I didn't do anything with the eyes. And I think what I want to do is put a red crystal in her eye and a purple crystal in his eye so that their eyes reflect their love for each other. Isn't that awesome? Jeff's here. Hail, Jeff B. Hail, Jeff B. Woohoo! I don't know where to point. Okay. Now let me show you the trinket tray that I did on stream last week. So it's clear with the crystal, crushed crystal in the middle, and all these little hearts that are in it that we put in there were done with the Kisreal UV colored resin. And so there's the side. So we got all different color hearts. I love this. It is so cute. And it says it's a coaster, but I think it's a perfect trinket tray. But you know, if you want it, it could be a coaster. So that's going in the giveaway, which is going to be next week. There's the close-up of this. Yeah.
Oh, I thought we had 2 more weeks.
Maybe.
Next week is the 21st, and the week after would be the 28th.
Oh, yeah. Okay. The 28th will be the giveaway. So here's a close-up of this. I love it like this. But part of my problem is I didn't pour it deep enough. And so it wobbles in the base. And I'll show you the base that I made. I made this gorgeous gold glitter base. What I actually did was I used a mica powder and colored in the mold. Where's that piece? So here's the mold. So I just colored only the bottom part. I didn't come up the sides. And then I did that with a gold mica. And then I poured in gold glitter resin. And so this is actually the back. It looks really cool. But because this is the back, all of the gold glitter settled to the top and brought it up there, right there. I think that looks so good. So I'm definitely going to use this base, but I can't use it with this heart because it's wobbly. So I can't do that. So let's see, was that all I was going to show you? I think that's all I have to show you. Okay. Set this stuff out of the way. And we'll check the chat while we're doing that. She poured a light layer over it to hide the white. Okay. Oh, a little candy bowl. That's a cute idea. Aw, thank you. I love my nails. I do my own. And I think it's hilarious. Michelle from Glitz and Glitter put out a video the other day. She does her own nails too. So I just thought that was funny that, you know, 2 resin artists that do their own nails. Almost the same process. She uses a different kind of adhesive than I use. Anyway, let's take a sippy, shall we? I have my Diet Dr. Pepper here. Grab your beverage of choice and let's not succumb to dehydration. Yum. I love Diet Dr. Pepper. Okay, put that back in my little cup holder. All right, so I need to unplug this and set it up here. Oh, and this dragon piece, I wanted to take it to work and hang it next, behind my desk. No. Excuse me. This thing weighs 3 pounds. Nearly 3 pounds of resin, because you've got to take out a little bit for the wood frame. But 3 pounds. I can't hang that on my wall at work because A, we're not supposed to put anything in our walls like nails and stuff. And this would take, what was that Norm said today? A masonry bolt or something. So anyway, let's get this over here and we'll get started with our pour tonight. My Dr. Pepper is repeating on me, excuse me. Oh my dear. Okay, so we're going to pour this again, but I'm going to do it completely different. I'm going to do something else I've never done before, so it's going to be a fun go. I measured this out. It takes 9 ounces of resin, so I wrote that on the back with a Sharpie. Barely see that. And then I have this little mold, which it has the holographic bits to it, so that when you demold, you got a holographic heart. And I'm going to do these in pink. So those are going to be pretty. But I have Let's Resin's alcohol inks. I have rose red and white and purplish red, and I don't know if this is Let's Resin or not. It doesn't say Let's Resin on it. It says alcohol pearl golden. It's beautiful. And this is Starry Sky Colorant Starry Sky Red. So it's kind of like an interference. So these are what I'm going to use tonight. And I'm so excited because, if it comes out right in my head, maybe it'll come out right in the pour. Oh, thank you, Jeff. Yeah, y'all don't forget to thumbs up the stream. Thank you, Adrian. Hit it on the way in. Thank you, Susan. Mama Surf's here. Hey, Mama Surf. Good to see ya. I jumped the gun. I didn't even let Dub hit the bell when you came in the door.
She's still going to get a bell.
Everybody gets a bell when they come in the door. You are welcome at Home and Forge Studios. Our home to your home. Okay, so I need 9 ounces of resin to fill up the hearts, the 2 different hearts. So we're going to use my big cup here, and I'm going to do 10 ounces. So let me get down off my perch and grab my resin. All right, this is part A. We're going to start with part B because it's thinner. Part A is thicker and stickier, and so it tends to stick to the sides of the cup more. So we need 5 ounces. There we go. That's just a tad over. I dripped on my mold, but that's okay. It was on the outside of the mold. Now we'll put in part A. I almost said B. And we'll go up to the 10-ounce mark. There we go. And then we'll put this down in its little cubby hole, so it's out of the way. And I'm already sticky. Let me get a baby wipe. Get back on my perch without falling. That wouldn't be fun. I have a metal fireplace behind me. Oh, we won't think about that. All right, we need 3 minutes on our timer. So let's do that. And we will mix for 3 minutes, nice and slow, to try not to, I have a thing. Hang on.
You also have a cat that wants up in your lap.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Come here, Jimmy.
I have a mug warmer. Check this out. And we put the cup on it, and it pushes down, and it turns it on. And so it's only on when there's a cup on it, when there's weight on it. And it says, you know, ceramic, glass, metal, etc. So I consider resin, mold, or cup, silicone cups to be etc. Yeah, burp. You need one of these, Darth Patty? I got it off Amazon. I should have put it in my links down below, but I didn't. Sorry. Go ahead, admonish me, Linda.
Come here. Come here. What's your problem, kitty?
I know I cleaned this cup, but the bottom of it feels rough. And it's a fairly new cup, so I know it's not damaged. Had to throw one out. Well, I didn't throw it out. I put it back there. It's what my red panda's sitting in. I got that from Dub just 'cause. No reason. He just came home with it. I love him.
The red panda?
Mm-hmm.
It reminded me of one of our first dates, or one of our earlier dates.
Oh?
When we went to the zoo in Chattanooga.
Yeah.
They had red pandas there.
They did. They were so cute. I didn't want to leave.
But they also had the spider enclosure right inside that red panda display.
Yeah, we have to discuss that. You're going to tell everybody how I teleported. All right, that's 3 minutes. Let's see.
Around the corner, and there's an aquarium, and it had this giant tarantula in there. And I said, "Oh, cool." And Moose heard, "Oh, come look." She ran out of the corner, stuck her face up through the glass.
I'm terrified of spiders.
And instantly vanished and appeared somewhere on the other side of that building.
Yeah, I just decided to stir for a little bit longer. Yeah. Okay, so it's on my mug warmer. I'm going to leave it on my mug warmer. And we're going to go 10 minutes. For the bubbles to degas. While it's doing that, I will split it up and put, well, I was going to leave it on the mug warmer, but I'm not going to do that for 10 minutes and not do this. So we have rose red, red purple, golden, and starry blue or starry red. And then the white is going to be in the bigger cup. Because what I'm going to try to do, my very first resin dirty cup pour. So I'm going to mix up all my colors, and then I'm going to pour them in another cup. I need a bigger cup. I need another big cup. Be right back. But you can hear me. So I got to get this other cup because I need 2 big cups. One to pour my colors into, and one to have the white. And I need another one for clear, which will be this cup. Okay. Think 10 ounces will get all that? I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different color combinations here. So now the bottom of this cup is pretty warm, so I'm going to stir this to kind of disperse that heat. I have my glue sitting here. I don't know that I need to use it. Any resin suggestions out there? I usually use the glue for glitter to keep it from sinking. But do I need the glue to keep these colors from blending when I put them in my dirty cup? And I'm just kind of guesstimating here. Let's see. And then that leaves me with about 6 ounces. This needs to be the clear. And then I need white. So my idea is to pour the base in white, then pour the dirty cup over that, and then pour some clear with crystal, crushed crystal in it over that to maybe kind of get a marbly crackle effect. That's the thought process anyway. Is that Jimmy making all that racket?
It's Jasper.
Jasper?
Yeah.
He's been very needy. He might be teething again.
He wants to get into everything. You can't get on my keyboard.
All right, let me wipe this off. I love these little spatulas. I've discovered these through Michelle Glitz and Glitter, and I do believe I have them linked down below if you want to grab that, Linda, if you can. Let's see, I need stir sticks. Oh, where's my purple one?
Everybody's speaking Spanish in the chat tonight.
Oh, I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Hola, that's about it.
I got some Spanish speaking friends. They call me the pinchy gringo, and I've never even pinched one of them.
Oh, yes, I'll use this. Okay. Move my mug warmer out of the way because I don't want to get resin all over it. Put it over here. Now, we'll need a paper towel. And now I'm going to start pouring color. Okay. First, we're going to start with rose red. And I have to shake them because they're alcohol inks. So you get to listen to my bracelets jingle. English and French. I was going to learn French in school. And then we moved. And then this is the purplish red. It's like a blood red. It's so pretty.
It's kind of creepy.
It's kind of creepy. Sorry, didn't mean to creep anybody out. I just like deep red.
Settle down, Dex.
Rinse. Right. Give. Shaken, not stirred. Oh, y'all are speaking French? That's pretty. I don't know if y'all can see that very well, but
I can. It looks opaly.
opaly, yes. It does look opaly. All right, gold, mix yourself in here. Why doesn't this want to mix? Is it mixed and I can't tell it? No. It just wants to be persnickety. There we go, we're getting it.
They want a close up. You show them a close up?
Yep, I will. Give me just a second. Let me get these mixed and then I'll give you a close-up of them. Yes, I went straight into this one without wiping my stick off.
Yeah, I think Jasper's teething. He's over here ripping up this foam board.
Oh dear.
These kittens are like puppies, like little Labrador puppies that can get up on counters. It's just...
Labrador puppies love to chew when they're teething. Oh, I hope this works. This one's very translucent. Transparent. Linda, honey, what's the difference between translucent and transparent? All right, that was 10 minutes and I'm still mixing. Got to make sure it's all mixed well or it'll look funny. Sorry for my arm. Trying to get a paper towel here.
Your arm is not offending anyone, baby.
You see my jingly bracelets? I like my bracelets. Okay. I will give you a close-up of these here colors.
Oh,
That's your cue, honey.
yes. Sorry, you weren't speaking in Spanish.
So this is the opally looking one. And that's the gold. Rose red.
Then our
Purplish
favorite color,
red.
blood.
Purplish red. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody.
That's what she sees every time I scream, medic!
Yep.
She don't even flinch anymore.
Nope. Okay, I am going to put some white in this bigger jar here.
No, transparent is entirely clear while translucent is not.
Oh, okay. So our resin is transparent before we put any colorant in it. Oh, how do I resin with jewelry on? Carefully. I'm constantly wiping my hands because I don't like the stickiness. All right, there's the white, which we're going to pour in first. And then these are going to go, I needed another cup. These are going to go in my dirty cup. And okay, did we ever get an answer I didn't get to see on whether or not I should use glue in these colors? I'm going to take a sippy while I wait for an answer. Either an I don't know or, oh, you like the music, Mama Surf? I've turned it down. I don't even know what's playing.
Megan Wofford. Epidemic Sounds.
Yeah, I like her. Okay. Johnny's here! Blackheart Johnny! Glad to see you, Johnny. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. So, if you don't want them to mix, yes. All right. I don't want them to mix. I want them to stay kind of marbly. So I'm going to add a drop of glue to each one of these. This is just clear school glue. It's not Elmer's, it's Amazon Basics. I'm not going to put any in the white, and I'm not going to put any in the clear. We'll give these a mix. And so what this will do will be to thicken it up so that hopefully the colors don't blend too much. Yep, that thickened that up. It gets goopy. Can y'all hear me belching? It keeps just welling up in my throat. So I'm gonna do, oh, look at that. Looks like raspberry jam. Maybe that's the analogy I should have used earlier. Okay, now we're going to do a dirty cup. Yeah, okay, here we go. Put the cup in the middle so y'all can see it. And I'm going to start with the Starry Sky Red. And then some Rose Red. Whoa. Some gold. And the purplish red. And I'm going to do a little bit of white. And then we'll do those colors over again. And we'll do, oh, I did those out of order. That's okay. I like mixing up the order. Gives it variety. A little bit more white. And then we'll do the rest of these. Scrape all that resin goodness out of there. We'll go with the dark red. Gold. And then the rose red. And the way I'm pouring this now, when I first started pouring it, it was more like a layered cup. This is more like a dirty cup because I've been pouring it kind of straight down. And then what I'm going to do is give it a slight swirl with a stick instead of this paddle. There we go. All right, now set this aside and set this aside and clean up our mess. That will just cure and then we'll pop it out.
Adrian asks, does resin have the ability to layer like acrylic paint, or can you only do a dirty pour with it?
I think you can layer it, like using the glue helps to make it thicker. Like you could see, I don't know if y'all could see it glopping into the cup. But yeah, I think you can do layered too. I haven't done that much research on that.
Would you have to let layers kind of set up a bit?
Probably, yeah. I think other artists that do something similar that I've seen, they let the resin get warm. They actually check the temperature with a temperature gun, and they let it get up to, it's like 30 degrees centigrade, Celsius. Is that the same thing? I don't know. Anyway, 30 degrees Celsius, which I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I want to say it's 100 and something, but I don't know for sure. Resin does what resin wants. Yes, it does. Doris has done some of them. I need to go back on her channel and look at her older resin stuff. Okay, now we have our mixed cup here. And we have our white. And we need our crushed crystal. Come hither, crushed crystal.
And the bottom of this becomes the front?
Yes. The bottom of this becomes the front unless I like the back better. And I'm putting crushed crystal in this clear. Get it all mixed up. And then this I'm hoping will give kind of like a crackle effect when I pour it over in and amongst the other pours. Okay, that looks beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Love this crushed crystal. And the big jar of this stuff goes so far because you don't use that much. Okay. Get that cleaned off. And now we'll start with our white. And I just want kind of a thin layer of this, but I also want some in the hanging heart too. So I guess no, this, I don't know what's going to be the front and what's going to be the back.
I tried to remind you so it'd be on the front of your mind.
Yeah. I'm pouring very slowly because I'm moving it. I don't want to create too many bubbles because it's been sitting long enough not to have very many bubbles. Okay. I think I can finish off the cup in the big heart. now for the fun. We're going to just kind of swirl this in. And it's pretty much all red. So it mixed more than I wanted it to. But we're just going to go with it. Okay, now for the crushed crystal. I forgot to leave room for the crushed crystal in this one. Now this crushed crystal will sink. So it'll be very interesting to see what we end up with. I'm glad I poured 10 ounces. So I thought it was 9. I mismeasured. Oh, I cannot wait to demold this. I bet it's gonna be pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty.
You never did a close-up of the colors.
I didn't? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did. That's right. Sorry.
Watch it there, mister. Okay, so that's beautiful. I thought I was going to have an ounce of resin left over, but nada, nuh-uh, not a bit. 10 ounces is what that took. So, what time is it? Y'all want to hang around for me to do another tiny pour? Because I want to pour these hearts.
Can you do a close-up of that one?
Yes, I can. I will.
I'll even switch the camera over for you.
Yeah? Look at that crushed crystal sparkling. I think it's going to look really cool. Yeah. Okay. I need another sippy sippy. I've been talking. Breathing through my mouth. Don't be dehydrated, y'all. Okay. So, did we decide y'all gonna hang out with me while I do some more? Bam! Shannon says thank you. You follow too many channels and get lost. I hear that. You're amazing, Linda. How did you read his mind? Oh, showing the close-up. Okay, so this is going to look amazing, I bet. It's going to change, it's going to move, it's going to do its thing. So I'm going to move this. No, I'm not. I'm going to just kind of scooch this to the side. maybe. There we go. Because I want to fit this in here as well. Now, I'm not going to spray this one, I don't think, because it's got the holographic, and I don't know if the isopropyl alcohol will do anything to that holographic, because I don't know if I've sprayed this before or not. So, but I need to mix some more resin, and I'm going to do it in this little cup here. It's a 100 ml cup, and I think this is going to take about 40 mils maybe. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to scooch this up out of me way, and we'll get the resin back out.
What makes the resin move as it's curing?
It's the heat process. So, or the chemical reaction of the resin, it heats up as it's curing, which, you know, if you remember your science class, heat.
Thermal currents?
Thermal currents?
Yes.
Cause excitability. You know, the little molecules are all excited, and they're all moving around, and they're running around. Huh?
So now I'm excited.
Now you're excited. Let's see, is this B? This is B.
Oh, now it's a cat toy.
Yep. Let's see, I'm going to mix up 40 mils, so I need 20. Oh, and it's got cat hair all over it. I'm glad I have the plug. I will wipe that off later. And now we'll get some A and pour that in, and my gloves are all sticky. And we'll go up to 40 mils. Ooh, not much. Wipe that off. Oh, I can put the lid back on this one. Okay, now get back up here. And we'll go back to 3 minutes. And we'll mix. Nice and slow, so we don't add too many bubbles. We don't need booblies. Isn't that what Lisa Marvin calls them, booblies? Got my hair cut yesterday, can y'all tell? Isn't it gorgeous? She cut my bangs, but that one just doesn't want to stay put. All right. Last minute studying and smart friends. That's how you pass with an AB. I was one of those that went home, did my homework every night.
Oh God, I did my homework in homeroom before I had to turn it in my next classes.
No, I went and I read. history was so hard for me. I don't know why. I could not get the dates and all of that stuff in my head well. And it's like, I guess the textbooks and the teachers didn't tell it enough like a story.
Oh God, our history teacher did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would do like live reenactments of
Oh, wow.
scenes from him. It was crazy. Government class. I sat in the back next to this the big heater unit, and it would just hum, and I'd lay my head up against it, and it was instant sleep machine. The only time she'd wake me up is if I was snoring or drooling on my desk.
And he made straight A's in the class.
Yeah.
I think he learned by absorption of osmosis or something. 25 seconds. I'm going to turn this pink. I think I'm going to put some crushed crystal in it as well. See how that looks with our holographicness. Because if I don't like it, I can do it over. All right. Now we're going to use the rose red because it's closer to a pink. And then we're going to add white. Ooh. Got a little overzealous there with that squirt. Let me go ahead and get that mixed. I'm looking at the chat. Life science. Life science. What did you study in life science? The science of life?
Physical science.
Physical science? All right. Now we're going to put in some white. We're going to get rid of this hair first. And make it more pinky pink. See, that's 3 drops of white. We'll see how that treats us. Ooh, getting there. A little bit more. I probably should have started with white and then put the rose red in the white. Oh no, this is gorgeous. Oh, this is so pretty. Can y'all see how pretty that is? That's pretty pink. Pink lovers would love this color, right? Joyce is here. Hey Joyce, thank you for being here. Appreciate you, hon. What was I looking for? Crushed crystal. We're going to put that in. Just dip my stick in there and then push it into the resin. Yeah, I'm glad Brock wasn't here for that. All right, now we'll mix and mix and mix, and hopefully we'll get some sparkle in here. Yes, we do. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous sparkle. Get all that luscious crystal off of the stick onto the cup and then push it down into the resin. Yeah, the heart is looking pretty, isn't it? Y'all, I don't think y'all can see the depth of it. The white striations are all marbled through here. This one looks really cool.
We saw it on the close-up pretty good.
Yeah. All right, now I'm gonna pour this pink. I may have too much, so I may have to hunt down a rose mold. Oh, this is gonna be pretty and sparkly. Somebody's snoring. Is that Mr. J?
Him and the brothers, they're curled up together in their hammock.
Oh. I think 40 mils is going to be almost perfect, almost too much. Probably 30 mils would have been good.
Just determined to overflow them, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm trying to dome them a little bit. I'm gonna have to find something. Oh, I got something. Oh, I already put them away. Dang it. Let's see. What about... I got this mold right here. I have this mold. It won't fit in here. I need a shelf. But I have some hearts in here that I'm gonna do. There's 2 hearts. I think I might have enough for both of them. I'm just gonna set this here. Kind of out of the way. I know y'all can't see.
Yeah, we can see.
You can? Oh, good.
Good night, Adrian.
Good night, Adrian. Good night, Corey, if you're going to. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you guys. I don't know if there's enough to fill up this one. We'll try. Oh, yeah. There we go. And just a hair's breadth left, so that's not enough to do anything with. So this will just sit on my table tonight on the heat mat. This will go in the curing machine and come out in 4 hours. Yay! So excited, so excited. Okay, so I'm bringing the curing machine over here because if I move that, that's going to overflow. It's because it's I got to get it off of there because it's going to go. Come on now. Yes, I was determined, honey.
I was just sitting over here smugly smiling,
Smugly smiling.
not saying a word.
I could hear you, though.
Smug just emanating from this side of the room.
Yes. Okay. There. Mr. Smug. All right. So that's all I have for you tonight. I have a burp coming up. Excuse me. Dr. Pepper. Take off my gloves so I can say good night. I love you all. I so appreciate each and every one of you for coming out, hanging out, and spending your evening with us. We do appreciate it here at the Home and Forge Studios. Now, if you haven't already, please click that thumbs up button because we do appreciate that. So like, comment, share, and subscribe. We appreciate all of that, but I think everybody that here is subscribed. So anyway, we love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy rest of your evening and happy rest of your weekend. Hope to see you next week when we're going to demold this, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it's going to come out wonderful. Love you all. And until we meet again, enjoy your journey. Bye, y'all. Thank you for letting me dance off screen.